Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Now the first pitch here from Price. And that one just missed outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-1 from Price. To 2-2 now. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 from Price. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. Number 61 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Stanton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mookie Betts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. High and deep to center field. Hicks going back at the track, and it's off the Green Monster. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they are just teeing off on him right now, and even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime versus David Price. Pretty average results. 4 for 15.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Moreland trying to get there. Price ready with the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Count still at 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. He can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it. but the execution was nice.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts, number 22 on the year, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Here's J.D. Martinez. This is foul right side. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Boston's out in front, 4-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Ken Rowell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Rowell is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's safe. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Rowell stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bats on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 1. Here's Mookie Betts. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. One-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Hicks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. To the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike one. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A pause and the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 1-2 pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
The 2-2. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Judge takes his lead at third with 1 away. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Sanchez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Striding in, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 3. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Vasquez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Behind 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth.
Torreyes fields it cleanly.
And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Leading off the inning, Jose Reyes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in, Ken Rowell. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat as he rips it on the ground to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Back up the middle. Bogaerts lays out. What a stop. Wow. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back toward the mound. Reyes has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Short, hit hard. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 4-3 game. Here's big Aaron Judge. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First pitch on its way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Moreland.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Pedroia at third. Bradley at second with one away. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as they open things up a bit now. 6-3.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners on first with one down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Grounded back up the middle. Torres gloves it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Ground ball right into the shift. Bogarts has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's Price now on 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1. Towards second. But this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Here's Xander Bogarts now.
Leading off for the Red Sox is shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last
one. 1-1, here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Benito Velez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Velez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Martinez, the runner at third. Betts is over at second with 1 down in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Two and 0. Here it is. Here's a strike.
He's gotten a favorable call or 2 at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Mitch Moreland is on deck. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball stays a little high that time.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 3-run home run down the line in right, number 148 for his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Dylan Betances enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Potensis, originally from New York State, he was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back goes Stanton, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down. In now, Christian Vasquez. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight, and it's now 10-3. Next will be the designated hitter, Ken Rowell. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball down below the knees. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! And good for him. Ken Rowell has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat.
Ronald Torrey.
As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
He's set. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. Hicks, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Matt Barnes gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Jesus Aguilar will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Miguel Andujar will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. First and second now, one man out. He's going to try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Two down, runners at first and second. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
In the dirt. So now two men in scoring position.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Yankees 4. Miguel Andujar will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 41.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here's the 0-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely. Jonathan Holder is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Xander Bogaerts will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 43 on the year for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
The 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch
There's
Moreland.
the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 3 runs already home here. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken back.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox on top, 13-4. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Kimbrell enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First offering on its way. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the ninth, as that one just about got him. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here comes the payoff pitch. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
In now, Jose Reyes.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ken Rowell.
So coming to the plate, Ken Rowell. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Greg Bird will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Up around the face. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2 pitch. Runners going. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
So coming to the plate, Ronald Torreyes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Nunez gloves it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
13-5 at the end of all the action. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Number 61 is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours, 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.